Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I am Marnell and I am back with the 100-day project today, and we are on day 10. And I am following along, if you haven't watched before, and sorry if you have to listen to this again, but I'm following along with Tina's mass making project. She has 100 of them, so it's perfect. And it's easy, fast project. So today we're making envelope booklets. So this is just my prototype. So you have the envelope here with the pocket. I just coffee dyed these, so maybe that's why this one's coming apart. But so you can add things in your pocket, and then you just have a couple of pages to write in, and then you can tuck it in an envelope, in a pocket. You can tuck the envelope in a pocket, or you can probably tuck it into an envelope as well if you want to. But yeah, easy project. I am using some coffee dyed and avocado dyed envelopes, but you can use whatever you want. If you don't have dyed envelopes, then don't stress. There's beautiful colored envelopes, craft envelopes, lots of things that you can use what you have. Oh my goodness, my glue is just falling apart. So I just you can use any envelope. Just make sure that your envelope would more or less fit into a book. Don't use one that's too wide. And or if you're making bigger journals, obviously then you don't have to worry about size, but yeah, just use any size of envelope. I have big ones, small ones, long skinny ones, all kinds of envelopes. So what we're gonna do first step would be, so you'll need envelopes, you'll need papers. I'm gonna use lots of scrap papers. These are perfect for like these, if you're dyeing papers and some of them tear, perfect for this. And what else? And then you'll need things, scrap papers and things to decorate your envelope, the front again on. And then if you want to, like I didn't tie this one, but Tina tied hers with string. So you can tie a string around to keep it closed, or some silk or ribbon, lace, whatever you like. I think this one I won't tie, just because then it will go over my cute little mouse from my Beatrix Potter book, but maybe some of the other ones. Let's see. So we'll start by, because I mean, if you really want to be fast with this project, pick envelopes that's exactly the same size. Then you won't have to worry about you know, the pages inside your envelope. Like for me, because I have different sizes here, I am going to have to think about the size of my pages every time for each envelope. But like I say, if you want to make it fast, then use the same size envelope and it will go way faster. Let's just start with one and see how it goes. So let's do this one. Because of the coffee dyeing, sometimes the envelope kind of, the paper will stretch, and even like this one I already had under my paper press, but it still isn't, like, you know, you just have to work it again a little bit. Don't tear your envelope, but just stretch it into the area that it's not, you know, coming, I don't know, pulling whichever way. So, and again, to make it easy, I'm going to use one paper, and let's see what would be the easiest way to fold this so it fits into my envelope. Probably this way, because then I'll get 2 pages. And I am only adding 2 pages, which will give me 8 writing spots. And I'm not, because I don't want to make them too thick. Again, because, you know, bulk for my journals, as well as you don't need a full book inside a book. But if you do want to make these and as notebooks or gifts, then for sure you probably will add a little bit more pages. Different sizes of papers will be nice. Tearing them will be nice. So I do need to take a little bit down on the side here, because you don't want your papers to peek out underneath the envelope. And I mean, by all means, if you like that look, then don't worry about cutting them smaller. So there is my pages for my envelope booklet. Then all I need is a stapler. So I found this stapler at the thrift store. It was still in its box, wrapped in plastic, never used, brand new. I didn't think I need a stapler like this, but it has come in handy for when I make booklets. But you definitely don't need one. Tina just took her regular stapler, folded over these pages without folding them flat, and then stapled her pages in. So I am going to do staple this in. And this one, like I said, is great because it is big enough to get the staples wherever I want them. But you can definitely use a regular size stapler. And there, my booklet is done. I'm just going to cut a little bit of this off because it is showing. So let's make another one. Okay. Let's make this bigger one. So what I'm going to do now is just make all the pages, and then maybe I should just glue my envelopes back again, because they do come apart when you dye them, and that's just fine. No problem with that. The other thing, when you dye them, remember to open the flaps so the flap doesn't glue onto your papers. Let's use this one, a little smaller one. Don't want to make too many. This one is really grungy. Wow. Okay, let's use that one. And that should be enough. Otherwise, we're here for an hour again. We'll just glue them shut. And of course, you can make your own envelopes using an envelope punch, or just, we've made so many envelopes. There's lots of videos on how to make your own envelopes if you want to. Okay, so now the papers for our book. And let's just tear them. This one is double. Let's do it this way, or what should it be better? You can do it this way, probably. It this way. It doesn't really matter. Let's just do it. So I need to tear it a little shorter than my envelope. Let's do it like that. And maybe this one, what I'll do to make it interesting is tear it different lengths. And maybe just come on, fingers. And then you can always ink these edges and they would look even more, show up more, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. And now I've just created more scraps, but it's all good. Oh, wrong envelope. I was thinking, how did I manage that? Okay, so this one needs to come down just a teeny tiny bit. Okay. And that just looks interesting. And like I say, if you ink that, that would look even better. Next one. And if you have different sizes and different kinds of papers, I am just going to do it as simple as possible today, but there's obviously a lot of things that you can do. You can add pockets on the inside, you can decorate these up more. And another, it's perfect for, it's perfect for Happy Mail again as well. Okay, this one, what shall we put inside this one? I don't have anything that kind of goes with that. Shall we add, I don't have something grungy enough for that one, so maybe I'll leave that one. This one. And again, I am just using scraps. Perfect for this. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. And thank you for everybody who has been leaving messages and giving me thumbs up for my videos. I really appreciate it because it do help out with my channel. And it's really nice to hear from you guys, what you have to say, what you're up to. And there was a couple of people I haven't even watched on YouTube that's doing the 100 Day project too. So I am learning about new channels that I probably wouldn't have known about otherwise. That is really nice too. So leave a comment. It's, like I said, it's just nice to hear what you guys are up to. Again, I don't have enough grungy papers for that one. I don't know. I didn't look at it that way before I started. Probably should have. I think these were beet dyed papers, and this one is avocado dyed paper if you want to see the difference between the two. I do sell these on my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is listed in the description box. If you want to go and see what kind of hand-dyed papers I have in my Etsy shop, there's a lot. Eco-dyed papers and paint and coffee-dyed papers and all kinds of things. Maybe you live in an apartment or you just do not like dyeing your own papers. I love doing it. It is so much fun to see how the papers turn out because every time it's a surprise and it's different. I just love that. Okay, I still don't have this straight. Don't know. Don't ask me. Okay. Or like I say, yeah, or maybe you just don't like dyeing your own papers, and then you can buy some papers. Let me just find one more, I think. And there's a lot of Etsy shops that do sell them, and if you do not want to buy physical paper and pay the shipping, I also, at the moment, I only have the eco-dyed papers in digital form, but I am busy working on some of the other papers in digital form. Just see, this one needs to come in a little bit more. And if you buy the digital paper, then obviously you have it for a long time. But I have to say, I mean, it's nice to print the digital papers for sure, but there's nothing that comes to the sound and the feel of these hand-dyed papers. But it's just, the real thing is always better, if you ask me. But, you know, like I say, it involves shipping and you have to wait. But there's advantages to the digital papers. You don't have to wait. You can buy it immediately, download it, and print it if you have ink. Wink, wink, my ink is still not here. I'm not going to talk about the ink situation again. Anyway, so yeah, there is advantages to the digital paper. And you have them, you can print them how many times you want, which is nice. So, let's see, how am I going to fold this one? The frustrations of printing. That's another negative of digital papers. They're nice to have, but oh my goodness, I have been struggling since 2022 with printers, and let's fold it this way, printers and ink. Anyway, there. Let's not go there. So let's do the stapling. And I'm stapling them on the outside because it's easier to see the fold, number one. But number two as well, where's my booklet? The staple, the part that can get caught in your fingers are sitting on the on the inside of your booklet and not on the outside. It won't get caught. If you do get the staples on the outside, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not like staples will kill you. It's not that dangerous. But just a thought. And then if that part is on the outside and you're scared it will get caught on something, just add lace on the spine part, or there's always something that you can do. Lace or washi tape on the spine. You can figure something out. These ones on the inside aren't. See, they didn't go straight. So maybe if you do this, use some, let's see if I have some paper clips or something I'll fix that, to keep them on the right spot. Maybe I'll do that with the other ones. Yeah, that's better. And then this one, let's see if it helps if I add, because I would say the most challenging of these are I need big paper clips, are to get the staples in the right spot. Because especially, I don't know if it's just the stapler, but it is hard to judge exactly where your staple will hit your paper, and normally that won't be a problem if you're just stapling 2 pages together. But if you're doing this booklet. Yeah, that works better. Get some, you'll need some big paper clips or some small clamps or something, just to keep your paper on the right spot while you're stapling. I think that will help a lot. Keep your staple on the right spot. Okay. Yes, definitely. Big difference. Make your life easier by clamping your papers to your envelope. Okay. And like I said, if you do want to hide those staples on the spine, you can add some lace or sari silk or something on the spine, but I honestly don't think that's a big thing. Okay, so let's decorate. I only made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I do not want to keep you here again for an hour or more. Yeah, no, the only thing is if you open it up, the nice part of the, but that's not a big thing. So which one shall we decorate? Maybe the pink one and that one, and see what we can come up with. Oh, I have been cutting some of my Beatrix Potter books up, just tearing around that. That one's Aunt Jemima Puddle Duck. She has such beautiful images, so I've been doing that. And then I've been doing a lot of fussy cutting. It's just a little too small for this big envelope, so let's get a bigger image on here. I'm sorry, I'm just digging around here on my table, trying to see if I have something nice and big. I do have this. Camille gave it to me, but I'm not sure about the black on this envelope itself. Let's see. Yeah, my friend Camille makes these and I absolutely love them. She gave me some more the other day. Thank you, Camille, because I use a lot of them. Maybe we'll go. I still feel that is too small. Let's do one of the smaller envelopes because I have smaller pieces for decorating here on my desk. Let's do these two. Just make our lives easier. Why not? Okay, I'm thinking I do like some of these on here. And what shall we put on this one? Should we go with Tim Holtz again? Or a bird? I had some birds here somewhere. There's this one. I still feel it's almost too small. I don't know if I'm just being difficult. Maybe that one sitting on something. Well, it's sitting already on a... Let's do one at a time and concentrate on one thing. How does that sound? Still have some of these left. I could do something like that. I do like that. Let's put those away. Maybe with this sticker here. Where do we want the sticker? You can always come down that way. That looks nice. This and what else? Let's see. I still have some of these are still Shabbydabbydoodah labels that I cut out the other day. We might do something like that. Oh, I actually do like that. Okay. And shall we do one behind or one here? I'm thinking if I tear this so it's not as straight, everything doesn't have straight, and then it sits on that, and then maybe I should ink this. Oh, or maybe I still have this bronze sitting here. Let's do that. Like a little bit of shimmer. And this is from Prima metallic wax, and it's rich copper if you're interested in that. Okay, but now my finger is dirty. Okay, let's I'm just wondering if I have this and this. Oh, the wax is making a mess. Do I have a wipe here? Just have too much wax here. Let's just do this because it's just coming off on my envelope. Okay, and we'll have this here, this. I'm thinking just some washi here on the bottom. Again, it's just for interest, and then I'm gonna glue this down with art glitter glue just because it has to stick on the washi. Okay. And then let's glue this. I can use my glue stick. This globby glue stick is almost done. Very happy about that. And now it's not making globs because I called it names. Okay. Yes, the wax. Just be careful if you add the wax. Don't add too much, like I did. And then the birdie will sit here, but again, the birdie needs some ink. And just because I have the distress ink here, I'm going to just use that and not the oxide. I don't have the distress here on this table. I'm working on other projects on another table. The distress inks, which I like more for inking, is on the other table. Okay. So let's put the sticker on so we can decide where we want the bird. Look at how dirty my fingers are. These are so easy to tear, these vellum stickers. Just if you buy them, be careful, or they tear very easily. Okay, don't really want that little stem on there, so I'm going to position it until I don't have a lot of the stem on there, and then I'm just going to take my bone folder and just make sure my sticker sticks to everything. And if you, then it just doesn't show that vellum. If you just make sure, what do you call it? It's stuck down good, then you don't see that white vellum part as much. If you understand what I'm trying to say, because I'm not sure I understand myself. So this one, I'm not going to add ink. I'm just going to maybe just make it a little less white, but I don't want it brown. So see, I'm not even adding ink. I'm just using what's on my makeup brush here. And it just makes it a little less white. My birdie will sit there. So do we need anything else on here? I have this little piece of cheesecloth left from when I did the other one, and maybe we'll just add some cheesecloth in here. I have forgotten how much I like using cheesecloth. I don't know why I haven't had cheesecloth or been using it lots lately, but it just adds so much texture and I just love it. And so I'm going to glue this down with fabric tack just because I want that cheesecloth part to glue down as well. And I'm putting a lot of glue on so it will kind of just ooze through to the cheesecloth on the back, because I do want it to just kind of, I don't want to glue it down flat. I just want it to kind of sit here and add texture and not be glued flat. I want to glue like this. I want it to kind of stand up and not be flat with the paper in the background. Okay. Already goes on. Maybe I'll just position it so it touches some of that sticker there as well. Okay, that is cute. Shall we do another one? Oh, we were going to do this one anyway. Oh, my fingers, I'm so sorry, but now it's really dirty and it's all because of that copper stuff. Definitely have some baby wipes available if you're using the wax seals, the wax, that wax stuff. I don't know. What do you call it? Where do I put it? Anyway, let's move on. What shall we put on the background? Do we want, it's more blue than pink. Oh, there's some of this left. It's not the perfect color, but I'm thinking if this area where it's kind of lighter, maybe just peek out here. We have this, and then this to cover that brighter blue. Need to put the brighter blue in there so I won't see it. Just want to make this a little bit more irregular. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, and then what else? And shall we add, maybe we'll add a string to this one. Still have Shabby's, and this one kind of has a blue. I do like that. Tina, not Shabby. Tina's labels here. And then maybe we'll add some lace on the bottom. Yes, let's do that. Let's start gluing. And see if I can use this glue stick of mine and finish it off. It's been annoying me this week. It's just really soft and it just almost makes these globs of glue that nobody likes. I don't. Just see where these needs to go. Just want to make sure I'm covering most of that really bright blue. There. And this one. So this one was from a Farmyard Tale Beatrix Potter. Oh, come on. Maybe I should have used art glitter glue for these, because the paper in those Beatrix Potter books, those little white ones, they are a little, they're not really, I would say, semi-gloss and thicker paper. So maybe gluing them on with art glitter glue is a better idea. Okay, and then let's do some lace, but I don't want it this wide. And we'll do it Shabbydabbydoodah style. Since we're doing her projects, we'll do her messy ruffles. I love doing this. I just love the way it looks. Maybe we want it a little lower so the duck's face show. Almost looks like they're eating the lace. Okay. There. And with the if you're using the glue gun, I like to kind of keep pressing it when it's not as hot anymore, but if you just keep pressing it down so it doesn't create too much bulk. And then I have this beautiful kind of pale blue sari silk that I think would go perfect with that. Oh, and the other thing about sari silk is you'll have lots and lots of threads coming out. I'm going to take that part off. And then, okay, let me just get rid of most of these threads. And let's do maybe around twice. And first of all, let me just glue this on with some art glitter glue before I look at all of this that's just coming off and not sticking to my paper. Let's do it now before I put it away and fix it. Okay, let's start again. Okay, this way, and I'm going to leave enough so I can maybe possibly make a bow. Play around with the bow until it looks pretty. Okay, I think that looks pretty. And you can obviously then just with a piece of paper, because I want this bow to sit on a specific spot, I could just glue some paper over just one piece, because you do need to be able to open it up. And then, but I mean, when you glue this down on a page, it will be okay. If you're putting it in an envelope or a pocket, I don't think you need to glue it down, but I mean, I'm just mentioning it, that you can do that, because I know that's what Tina did. Okay, so let's just look at what we have here today and maybe put some of my things away before it gets too messy. Okay, so what did we do? We did this one and these. So not that many today, but I didn't want to keep you too long here today. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We made 5 together. That's my prototype. And there are very cute little booklets for inside a pocket, or notebooks, or for your grocery list. Just add more pages if you're maybe giving this as a gift for somebody. And so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have not, And I will be back with another 100-day project. Tomorrow will be day 11. Thank you. Bye.